on it by the owner of the universe. It is the employed. It has no effect. It is created in this way. It has to act in this way. It has no option not to do that. Because, as now we come to this point, don't worship that which hears not, sees not, benefits none. Which means no will, no quality of their own, no choice, no power, no knowledge, no quality. They are just created as they are. So Abraham's advice to his father is not complicated at all, very simple. When you speak to people, don't say, photosynthesis happens in this way, but no, don't make it very complicated. Make it very simple. Because of this matter, substance in the cell, it produces this. Stop. Don't let him speak more. Stop. The substance produces this. They call it enzyme or something like that. Yeah? Just stop him. Okay. Does he know what he's doing? Does he know knowledge? Does he have power? Does he have will? Yeah. Does he have the capacity to see the future? Does he have any capacity to act in accordance with the rest of the cell substances all together in harmony? Does he have any quality? Come on, tell me. It is like me, for example. Here I'm speaking, I'm seeing you. No, not really clear. My eyes are getting old. Yeah. And I can see you, and I can see that you are great. I have a fight with you. Yeah. I can see, look, I can see, I can hear, I can think somehow, trying to, but I am fully aware none of these qualities are created by me. I am made with this quality. I am created with this quality. It's very simple, but we don't think. The main problem is we don't think that am I the one who is hearing, or am I the one who is made with the quality to hear? Which one? So if a conscious being which has somehow power, I can choose, I can take things here and there, try to see the atmosphere around me and try to adjust myself. I have some sort of free will. With these qualities, I cannot claim to be the creator of anything. I am fully aware that I am created in this way. How this substance in the cell will know how to adapt in itself, will know how to work in harmony with the rest of thousands of different, maybe millions of different other substances in one cell. How it will, which quality it has, so that it will adjust itself for the need of the future time. Does it have any quality of itself? Show me, because you are saying that it is doing it. Yeah. We are saying, look, God is doing the universe. No, we are not saying that. Be careful. The language is completely different from materialist interpretation of existence. Completely different. We don't say God is creating it. No, 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 no. We never say that. What we say, in order for this object, this substance, to come into existence, an absolute power, absolute knowledge, absolute will, absolute wisdom, etc., all of them are necessary to for this particle to come into existence. I must conclude that an absolute being must be the cause of existence of itself. That's my conclusion. But they say this substance is doing it. They don't say, well, I look at this, and it must be given existence by this substance, because they cannot use this language. Be careful about the direction of the language between cause and effect. Materialists uses the language from cause to effect. Quran or belief system uses the language from effect, concludes about the cause, never speaks from cause to effect. This is a fundamental difference. That's why I can ask them, show me any quality in the substance which is producing this answer and adapting itself to its environment. Because it is saying that this is making it. What we say, we don't know. We look at the effect, the result. And I look at the fruit on the branch of a tree. And I conclude that the cells of this tree cannot have the quality to give existence, to organize this fruit into a shape or a quality that I can see. They don't know. They are just the cells employed in the body of the wood. They cannot exist by themselves. They cannot give existence to anything. They are there as the bricks of a wall in the building. They are put there to function in this way. I can use myself as an example. So I say, this fruit must have been created, given existence by a one who controls the whole universe. And this one is God. That's Abrahamic reason, Abrahamic language. Be careful about your language. Never say, God created the universe. You fall into the same trap as the materials language uses. It's very essential. Not many people are aware of it. It's very essential. If you don't grasp this difference in language, whatever you say, you cannot convince anybody. They will say, I cannot show the nature to you. You cannot show me the God to me. They say, okay, this is your argument, this is my argument, finish. No one can show the truth. They say there is no absolute truth. But what I am saying, absolute truth must exist. What they say, any substance, any atom is the creator of its effect. So, according to them, absolute truth, as far as the existence of the result, effect is concerned, the cause itself. It is very powerful. Although philosophically they say there is no absolute truth. When you look at a physics book, biology book, chemistry book, right? When you look at the book, it directly says this. Accidentally, it happened like that. It is the natural thing to happen in this way. What's that? They are talking about absolute truth. Absolute truth is the cause of existence of anything because it is created. Now, what we say in the universe, there is no absolute. In the universe, no one can hold the absolute. But the existence of the universe points to the existence of absolute truth. Watch out. This is methodologically extremely important. I would claim to all of you, I don't care how religious you are, you may pray 5 times a day, 50 times a day. It means nothing to me. I am aware of this difference. That is everything. That is everything. You can follow the tradition. There are many different traditions. The followers of the traditions are millions, billions. They are very devout, loyal to their tradition. How much are you conscious of? Yep. So please don't waste your time by concentrating on the superficial action side of religion, any religious tradition. Don't waste your time. Go to the root, the fundamental of your belief system. If you have not educated yourself in the foundations of your belief system, what you are doing is just following the tradition. If you are born into a, let's say, Hindu family, you will be a devout Hindu tradition follower. Watch out. So make reason for yourself according to your capacity. Don't say that this child older 8, 9. So what? 2 years ago you were not 9, were you? Why did you change that? You keep changing every year. Okay. Don't say that she doesn't understand anything. I swear by God, she understands much better than I have.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah. Ahab has a lot of laws, baggages. Right? It is much easier to teach her. If only speak to her according to her capacity, establish the foundation step by step. But in order to be able to do this, you have to. Now, Abraham speaks to his father, example, of course, in a very clear way. Why do you worship that which doesn't see, doesn't hear, doesn't benefit? It has no will to choose anything. Doesn't say that don't worship idols or some this kind of language. Symbolically, the Quran puts the scenario. Do you understand? Scenario makes it so clear for you that you can deduce all kinds of understandings through this scenario for you. I'll tell you, the Quran says, I'll tell you a parable. Jesus said, I'll give you a parable. Parable. It doesn't mean that it has no reality, it is pure reality. But told you in a, if you like, parable. The parable level, at the parliament level. As an example, you can deduce it here. Abraham will go and knock down all the idols and put the axe on the biggest one. We discussed on this. What does it mean? The fundamental one. As we said, for example, in this century, the fundamental understanding or in the minds of the people, fundamental thing that causes existence is nature. Don't do it small. Don't take money into as if it is an idol. It doesn't solve any problem. You can say, okay, I don't really admire or take money as an idol. What shall I do? Okay, give it to charity. All right, what happened? Still, your understanding of existence never changed. You can give all your money to charity. Your understanding of existence is the same. You didn't change. So you may say that, I'm not going to give this money to something or to charity for some reasons. It doesn't mean that you are worshipping money. No, not at all. It is irrelevant. After solving the problem from the root, it becomes meaningful. Now you act accordingly. When you give to charity, you give to charity accordingly. I am not the owner of it. You don't give to charity, yes, accordingly. I cannot give charity to somebody who's going to waste. Yeah. For example, the Quran says give to the infaq. Infaq means necessary need. It means necessities. If you know that somebody is going to use the money not for necessities, money or property, not for his or her necessities, Quran says, no, it is haram. What are you going to make sure? Because the property is not yours. You know that you don't own anything, yeah? Your body doesn't belong to you. It is given to you. The property is given to you. You cannot give this property, which is given to your trust, to somebody who's going to waste it. And watch out. Not only giving to charity is not the only problem. Not given to, that it's not called charity, money or property to somebody who is going to waste. Contribute to the consumption society. While he has a jumper or sweater, he has the money now, he can buy another one. That is contributing to the consumer society or consumer economy. You are harming. You think that you are giving to charity. Because fundamental understanding has not been established. You are following tradition. You are following culture. So, first, we have to make sure what we are talking about. Right? So, our argument must be very clear. If someone says, it is natural to be like that, stop. Tell me, what do you mean by natural? Tell me. What do you mean by natural? Explain. Again, I guarantee you, they won't have any definition of nature. Nature or natural? They don't. They don't know what nature is. They just use the language. It's not easy to define nature at all. It is impossible. What is nature? The created things or what? What? The things themselves. I'm asking what is the source of existence of the things themselves? It says the things themselves. myself. Are you stupid? Do you understand? It is just repeating the same word totally.
What is the source of existence of nature?
It's nature. Answer is nature. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. It is just begging the question.
But the argument is that you'll also reach that stage ultimately by, infinite regression. Like you'll come to a point where you say, okay, so everything in creation is originated from the creator. Okay, where did the creator
No.
come from?
No, you said everything needs to be given existence. I see that this needs to be made. The atom needs to be given existence at every stage of its existence.
By
every
what?
stage of its existence.
By what?
Sorry?
By what?
By something which has absolute quality. Otherwise, nothing in the universe can be the source of existence of anything.
And that thing, where did it come from?
Sorry?
That thing that
Which
originated.
thing?
Whatever it is, you're saying that there must be.
In the universe.
Okay, but where did they come from? I mean, that's.
No, that is your conclusion. There must be. I'm not talking about a piece in the universe.
I'm just saying that the same argument that you cannot say that nature is the source of itself.
No, that's correct.
Right?
That's correct.
The problem is that I know that outside the bounds of space and time, you can't make the argument of how did something originate because there is no time, right? But that's the question that people ask. It's like, okay, I have the same right as you. If you say that God is self-existing,
Sorry?
If you say that the creator is self-existing, then I am saying nature is self-existing.
I understand. I don't say that. I don't say God is self-existent, self-sufficient. I say this universe must be created by something which must be self-subsistent. That's it. Must be, don't is. I'm not using is. Must be. Belief, confirmation is the conclusion, is not claim. It is conclusion. This machine is made. This machine must be made by something which is not of the nature of this machine. Yeah. So, just a few minutes ago, what was your name? Sorry? Zainab? You didn't answer. Yeah. It's easy to say that. Not because she's simple, she can swallow everything. How many times we told in these discussions? Really, as long as we don't make any revolution in our understanding of religion, we cannot go one step ahead. Your belief is the conclusion, not speculation about a thing which I imagine as the creator. Not at all. I said, there must be something not of the nature of this universe which is subject to change, which needs to be created, given existence, must be a source of existence. I call this source God. You may call something else, I don't mind. But don't give any attribute of this nature to this source. Look, argument there. The revelation comes and says, God created the universe. This is me. I'm speaking to you. I say, let me see. Let me see. Really, the creation of this universe needs a source which is not of the nature of the universe. this message must be correct. Only the one who is not of the nature of this universe can be God. That's why Quranic language, not only Quranic language, Torah also says, God is the one who is not in the universe. La ilaha means this. Allahu huwa Allahu alladhi la ilaha illa. No description. The description is not of the nature of this universe. La ilaha means there is no quality in this universe like that, because all universe is being created. So if you repeat this understanding every day 100 times, to me is not enough. More. We need to mention more. La ilaha. La ilaha is our witness. Illallah is our conclusion. You get it? La ilaha is our witness. Illallah is our conclusion. That's what I call God. Otherwise, apart from my witnessing of this universe, I never seen God, I never experienced God, I never claim that I can experience, not at all, but I'm very comfortable by attributing the existence of anything to the source of existence of everything. Be careful. By attributing the existence of one atom to the existence, to the creator, source of existence, which is creator of whole universe. It means that is what Revelation says, that is what a human mind says. If something claims to be the creator of an atom, must have the quality to be the creator of everything, giving existence to something which did not exist. Giving existence, creating means this. So there must be a creator. Must be. We said, look, cause and effect. Speaking. This is the cause, this is the effect, all right? This is the tree, this is the fruit. Fruit. Naturalists say tree cause, be careful here, I am repeating. Taylor. Tree is the cause of existence of fruit. Fruit is the effect. Tree is the cause. Naturalists speak in this way. The cell, DNA, or some substances in DNA is the cause of existence of this change. We don't say God is the cause of existence of this. No, we said we speak from other way around. From effect to the cause. The Quran always speaks in this way, but we have to learn how to read the Quran. You cannot learn belief system from your father's own. You have to learn yourself. You have to question. You have to ask. Can the fruit, where did we start from? Effect. Fruit was effect, cause was, the tree was the cause, right? Can the fruit be given existence by the cell of the tree? Can they now come to the fruit and look at the qualities of the fruit and go to the tree, look at the qualities of the tree, as the Abraham argues here? Do the cells of the tree have eyes to see, have ears to hear, have, what does this, can give profit to something, can profit fruit. It means choose. Ah, I must make this. Accordingly, I have to adjust like that, like this. I have to go this way. As soon as one action happens in the cell, 1,000,000 different actions independently happen in the same cell in accordance, in harmony with each other. Can they choose the harmony? If we leave the people in the street without any traffic rule, everybody will crash into each other. Thousands of people will be killed every day in New York. Arrangement is, conscious choice is needed. Arrangement is needed. Planning is needed. Future projection is needed. Ask, does this cell have it in the body of the tree? So go back. This fruit cannot be the product of the tree. La ilaha. Beautiful. It's very simple. Beautiful. La ilaha. Then what is needed for the fruit? Now, effect. Start from effect again. You can study the effect. What is needed for the fruit to come into existence? A power, a knowledge, a will, a wisdom, a providence, a mercy which knows and encompasses whole universe. So the fruit is the product of something which is not of the universe. So I cannot question the source of existence of that. That is my conclusion. Something not of the part of the universe, piece of the universe, or from the quality of the universe. La ilaha. Subhanallah. All these words mean this. You can study. That's why belief, which is called in the Quranic language Iman, is your conclusion. If you have never thought about it, you don't have to. We have tradition. In your tradition, people say Iman, this way we believe in God, we are Jannah. Be careful. Go to the foundations. Always. These are not simple language at all. Abraham's story with his father. Oh, Father, oh, my beloved Daddy, I love you. I don't want you to do anything mistake. You know, what do you want here? Why do you use it that which doesn't hear, doesn't see, and cannot profit anybody? It doesn't have any will. Why do you say that it is the source of existence of something? Come, why don't you use your human reason? It's so simple. Very simple, very clear, not sophisticated. This father doesn't have to study physics, biology. It's very simple. Use your reason. It's very beautiful. The methodology Quran teaches us is extremely simple, extremely beautiful, and miles and miles away from the minds of the Quran. That is the irony of a thing. You don't think the methodology. You just memorize it. Right?
So when the speaker is speaking to us, he's speaking from this methodology that we're going to become practical, or
No.
we need to decide for
No, the speaker in the Quran, in the scripture, by definition, it is the cause speaks directly, right? Says, I created it, right? But you are the one reading the text, listening to the speaker. So, something says, I am God, I am the creator, I am the creator of the universe and everything in it, right? The Quran is full of, I am the creator of the heavens and the earth and in whatever in between. وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا وَمَنْ فِيهِنَّ. The language is everywhere in the Quran. Whatever is in it, every single thing in it, right? That the speaker is saying. You have to be, you are here. You have to listen. No, somebody says this to me. Let me investigate. Right? If somebody says, I made this machine, what do? I don't know. I don't know. Do you deny it? No. Do you confirm it? No. It's very simple. What do? Are you the maker of this machine? You say yes. Let me see. For example, do something that this machine, on this machine, show me something that you did it. Demonstrate it to me. Demonstrate it to me. I don't know. By looking at you, I see, it doesn't say here that it is the engineer. Nothing. So you have to say, let me see the effect of your action. And look, it says, the universe is my action, and I am the atom. It is not of the universe. Then you have to look at it and investigate, and what you understand, in order to be able to give existence to every single thing in the universe, one must have the whole universe under his control, under his dominance. If someone cannot create the whole universe, even logic says cannot be the creator of even one atom. Look at the existence of the atom. Is it easy to give an existence in the universe to this atom? Okay? Look at the effect and conclude about the cause and confirm, not imitate, confirm the message. That is what the essence of belief in the books. It means guidance from the Creator requires of us. Otherwise, we cannot go beyond limitation. And listen, I'm supporting our culture. Did you want to say something, comment, question, whatever?
You see that same way nature is the biggest item, but culture and culture we consider in the same thing.
It depends, yeah. So some people, heritage, ancestral heritage, it's how we are, race, ethnic heritage, how we see, this is our values. You know, you want to get married and somebody tells you, you have to do this. So why? We always do that. So, you know, that's how we do the things. The most dangerous thing. Most dangerous thing. Following the culture with no reason, just because it is my culture. It is my tradition. Have you ever seen any marriage ceremony taking place among Chinese, which is not in the Chinese tradition? Egyptian, which is not in the Egyptian tradition. Pakistani, which is not in the Pakistani tradition. Have you ever seen any? What are you worshiping? It's very dangerous. Extremely dangerous.
And my follow-up question is, since we are observing that, we try to take heed of the guidance that's given to us.
Just take heed of it, but think about it and confirm it. Yeah. If you can confirm it, if you cannot, do it.
No, with nature, I can see how the guidance is put into place with, how can you worship something that here is not, or sees not, the prophets us not, as far as themselves. But when it comes to culture, I feel like I'm having a little bit of difficulty applying the methodology of questioning.
Culture has no value, that there is no methodology to reject it because it has no real existence. It is just satanic imagination. So, but if it has no external existence. It is in my imagination. It is in my heart.
Oh,
That's it.
it exists.
No,
No, it exists. We're talking about it, and it
no.
exists.
Because you attached existence to it, importance to it, like somebody is afraid of his or her own shadow. Like
Yeah,
that.
it exists.
No, what's that? What does it exist?
But what I can agree to is that it's not like just the fact that there are multiple cultures and each culture has its own way of doing things. It's clear that it's not absolute. You can't say that this is right, this is wrong. This is one culture, this is another culture.
All of them have no base for their own existence because that's an assumption of the people. I am accustomed to doing this. I have seen from my ancestors. For example, Quran says very clear, never follow your ancestors. All the claims the opponents of the Prophet came up with, what? What? They didn't say, no, these are our idols, blah, blah, blah. No, they all said, that's what we have not seen in our ancestors' culture. You are in novelty, new thing. The Quran is maybe 6, 7, 8 times, I don't know exact the number, times says, they say that وَكَذَلِكَ آبَاءَنَا يَفْعَلُونَ. That's how our parents are doing. What are you saying goes against the heritage we inherited from our ancestors. And the Quran says, does it have any reality? What does it mean? You have seen from your father, because he does this, you will do that. Don't you use your brain? We gave you eyes to see. We gave you ears to listen. We gave you reason to reason. We gave you heart to reason. Why don't you use it? Quran begs us to disclaim this ancestral heritage. Disclaim it. Everything must be fresh for everyone. Let me think. That's what I do. I see the society around me does. You have to say, is it really true? Let me see. Let me investigate. Every generation is expected to question what they inherit, right or wrong, but question what is right to be confirmed according to them. What is wrong to be rejected according to his understanding, but question. Without questioning, inheriting the heritage, custom has no value. Without questioning. For example, you went to your father's house. Example, your father said, these papers are very precious. Okay, these papers are very precious. You put it and took it and put into your pocket. They are very precious. You didn't investigate. Even it is real paper, all right? Real paper. As far as you are concerned, I'm sorry, this person is accidentally inherited something real. Accidentally. It is not his choice. He is not a believer. Because belief is confirmation. Confirmation is conclusion. Do you understand? Accidentally, you have been given real papers and the real money, not the fake ones. But you didn't know. The other one is given fake money. He didn't know either. Both of them took it and put their pocket and said, look, I have money because my father gave it to me. Ridiculous. You have to check whether it's genuine or not. You have to make your own. Every generation, every person individually has to make his own mind up. We didn't do this. Every community go there, we are right, we are right. The others are wrong. Muslims say we are right, definitely the others are wrong. Christians say definitely the others are wrong. Buddhists say, of course you are the most modest and loving religion. They are wrong, they are wrong. Have you ever seen any follower of any tradition, any religion saying, we are wrong, but we have to follow it? Huh? Have you ever seen anybody? Everybody says, I am the best. That's why I'm following it. The others are. So those people think that we are Muslims. Of course we are right. No doubt. But if you go to the Christian community, they say, of course we are right. No doubt. What is the difference? Accidentally, now, is our religion, or may our religion be wrong as well? I don't know. Investigate. I don't know. I claim to be Muslim, you claim to be Muslim, we have different worldview. I don't know. Everybody has to question. From scratch, no inheritance. No inheritance. That is not only human mind says, Quran clearly says it. You always say what? Mushrikun said this. Quran says, I'm sorry, Mushrikun have died. I'm speaking to you. You say, no. You speak to me, but I understand, but Mushrikun said that. Refer to Meccan Mushrikun 1400 years ago. Quran speaks about some people 1400 years ago and still speaks about those people 1400 years ago, tells you story. What happened in the past. Meccan Mushrikun, excuse me, sir, or madam, those Mushrikun changed their understanding and embraced Islam. You didn't. You understand? You didn't change your understanding. Those people did. Only a few of them remain obstinate. They all converted to Islam, embraced Islam. Don't refer these verses to them. They are Muslims now. Yeah, it's very real. It's very real. If we have not questioned, forget about your Quran. Quran never is to be read in this way. Imitation, culture or history, narration, which are not related. Most of the Kurdish people in this is most of, majority of them, 99% of them. So the Quran is not talking about them. They cannot. What is it talking about? We have to wake up. Don't say that you are being harsh or mean to the Muslim community. None of my business. Have you thought about it? If you have, welcome. If you don't, all your claims are false. Yeah.
I understand the point that the speech is speaking to me right now within my conditions. And when it's mentioning, for example, in this routine, it's also talking to me. So I get the part where you said that most people that convert it, who am I even to make that part?
John, if someone says that the Quran was speaking about the mushrikun, they claimed against the Prophet, saying that what you are saying goes against the inheritance or heritage we inherited from our ancestors. I am saying those people gave up the idea. They rejected their own stand and embraced what Muhammad taught them. But you cannot refer this word to those people. They are already they have already become Muslims. But they said we follow Muhammad. We changed our religion. They gave allegiance to Muhammad. Historically, everybody knows that. Only a few, maybe 10, 20 people.
I think she means, how do you know? Like,
No,
they could have just
by
said
this
that. They could have just, followed the crowd.
No, they said we are not claiming the same thing as we used to claim yesterday. They came a time in their life, they said, no, we gave up the idea. Historically, we know this, right? So we cannot refer the Quranic verse which says, narrating about the mushrikun who claimed against Muhammad's message, saying that, look, we cannot accept your message because we have never seen anything from our ancestors like what you say. Now, we cannot refer this verse to Quraysh in Mecca. So what is the addressee of these verses then? Who are they? It must be your Creator speaking to you, and never follow your ancestors. Question it, be selective, and see what's right in it, what is wrong in it, and confirm it. Whatever is right, reject it. Whatever is wrong, as a result of your own investigation. Never imitation. Never imitate. We are Muslims, we Muslims. Stop this language. It doesn't take you anywhere. That is severe, but we have to face the reality, our reality. Yep. No, you cannot investigate who God is to you. You can investigate only starting from the effect and concluding about the cause. Look at, is it your drink? Yeah, what is this? Coffee, tea, or what? Whatever. Okay. What is it? Junk food? Okay. 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 Go ahead with it. But it is created, huh? Think about its existence. When you start thinking about its existence, you shouldn't use your previous language, previous understanding, what you heard from your parents, from your community, whatever. Just use your own qualities as much as you can now, right now. How come that it exists? How come that I exist? The first thing, never forget, go to your home, go to your room, look at yourself. What am I? I exist. What does it mean? Don't say Allah created me. That blocks the reason. That blocks the reflection. What am I? How come it's there? How come it smells? These tastes. How come? You have to question once and once and once, if nothing else, continuously. And the existence of anything. You will see a fly is good human. How does it exist? Don't say Allah created it. That is the only danger we fall into. You don't know. You see the fly and that's it. You don't see out God anything. Fly is going. That's your witnessing. That's your evidence. That's what Quran says. Look at the fly. Who can be its creator? Think. Everything is an example for you, a sample for you.
In summary, look at the effect, conclude the cause.
Yeah. Look at the effect and what can be the cause of existence of this effect? Can the food be making my eye, my tongue, my brain, my emotions? Can they be? Do they have, the Quran says, look, do they have eyes to see, ears to hear, and do they have the will to benefit you? For example, this is there. If you are hungry, starving, and dying, as the Quran says, a beautiful verse, the water is running next to your lips. You are dying of thirst, begging the water. That's Quranic description. Can it come into your mouth? Can it? Quran says, can it? Give an answer. It doesn't have any will. It doesn't have any motion, any quality. It exists as it is created. It doesn't hear you. How can you say that water is the source of life? What? Look at this dangerous language. Water is the source of life. The Quran says, does it have an eye? Very simple. Does it have an ear? Does it have an ear? Or can it hear you? Can it see you? Can it benefit you? What is this? You have to question. Very simple. Just question. Quran guides you how to question, but unfortunately, you are not like them. Your brain has been conditioned. You just Not only you, I'm not talking about we. Just fall back to our previous assumptions. We Muslims, we believe in God. Everything is created by God. I believe in God. Let's run away from the actions. And if you are not satisfied, on Saturday mornings here, there are meditation seances, how do you call it? Meditation, the language, seance? But do they say it in English, seance? Meditation session? Yeah. Yoga, yoga. You come here and do meditation. What are you doing? I'm thinking, what? Not you know, you have to actively reflect, question. If you don't have the answer, investigate. Carry on. No way to stop. Okay, so I think it's too late. Inshallah, that's what we are training here. Get the foundations. Every time we have one grain of a step that wakes up, tries to wake up. Stop this blind following of tradition. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.